What is the defining difference between a democracy and a dictatorship? In a dictatorship, a government looks stable because there is no challenge to it, right? But the system is fragile on which it rests. So when there is change, that change becomes volcanic because the change that should have emerged through the democratic process has been held back, suppressed. And so when it erupts with great force. Right? In a democracy, by the very laws and principles of democracy, a government is unstable because a government can be voted out in parliament, right? At any time. And therefore, a democratic government has always, democracy is not about winning elections one day. Democracy is about dealing with the forces of the nation every day. And a democratic government, as I said, may be in principle unstable or worried. And that is why there is so much discourse about numbers in an election. How many MPs do you have? And so on and so forth. But the system is stable. And the system keeps India stable. It may seem like a paradox, but it is.
So what I wanted to bring to your notice was that the importance of skill development in the times of technological advancement, because that's what we see a lot of unemployment around the globe since the COVID-19. So we've been seeing, especially in Southeast Asia, we've been seeing a lot of unemployment. How should we cater to, because that is one issue in Bangladesh that helped the government to approach.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in the sense that, every crisis, particularly a world crisis, a global crisis, like COVID, which really rocked the world. I'm sometimes amazed as how quickly forgotten what we went through, right? But it's almost as if we don't want to remember that dread and leave it as some bad memory. But the point is, its consequences are not going to leave us, right? And you're right. One of the great consequences is how do we deal with post-COVID employment demands? How do we deal with creating satisfaction? Now, let's just say in our country, one of the great answers to economic nervousness or economic shortfalls or the great gaps in requirement of employment and so on is that Prime Minister Modi has actually ensured food security.